of them.
Hey, say this. Just one fly. Your brother's gonna come out in a bit. Your brother's gonna come out in a bit. Ahora esos pinchos, no tienen dónde salir.
I think it's starting. That cage should open.
Hello everyone, welcome to Whale and Dolphin Stadium. My name is Michaela, and before we begin, I would like to thank each of you for coming out today and supporting SeaWorld during this unprecedented time. As we continue to follow the most recent safety guidelines, such as the use of protective masks and practicing social distancing, we remain committed to ensuring the health and safety of our animals, ambassadors, and you, our guests. Although we cannot present our typical program you may be accustomed to, we are so excited to share with you the many animals that we care for. We do kindly ask you at the end of this presentation that you remain seated so that our park operation ambassadors can dismiss seating in a safe and timely manner. SeaWorld San Antonio is home to 10 beautiful beluga whales and 5 powerful Pacific white-sided dolphins. Each species is unique and brings something special to our SeaWorld family. So let's get started by introducing you to some of our incredible animals.
Wait. Oh, yeah, they are. Beluga whales. There are 3 of
Ladies
them.
and gentlemen, our beluga whale and Pacific white-sided dolphin family. There is so much to share about these incredible animals. Let's take a closer look at some of our beluga whales. Joining us today is Martha, Luna, Kenai, Chrissy, Innick, and Atla. Our pod consists of 10 beluga whales, ranging from calves that are 2 and 3 years old to the adults who are in their 30s. Now you may have noticed, beluga whales come in different shapes, sizes, and colors. When belugas are born, they are a dark gray color, which is a form of camouflage. This allows them to blend in with their mother's shadow and keeps them safe from predators. As they age, they will become that bright white color, which helps them blend in with the ice floes and ice caps in their native Arctic and subarctic waters. You you may have also noticed, beluga whales do not have a dorsal fin, which is common to most whales and dolphins. Instead, they have a dorsal ridge, and this serves several purposes. First, the lack of fin gives them a low profile, which enables them to swim right up under a flow of ice. Second, the dorsal ridge is thick and has a tough layer of skin over it, which helps beluga whales push up on ice to create breathing holes. Now these animals are also known for their very large round forehead, and this is called the melon. The melon can change shape as the whales make sounds. They even use this melon for echolocation to help them maneuver in murky waters and locate food. Now one of my favorite facts about beluga whales is that they have a really cool nickname. They're called canaries of the sea because of their wide variety and range of vocalizations. So let's see if they can demonstrate some of these amazing sounds. Those sounds are so incredible. Now all these vocalizations actually come from the blowhole located on the back side of their head. Whales and dolphins do not possess vocal cords. In fact, they don't breathe out of their mouths either. This unique location of the blowhole allows beluga whales to take a breath without lifting their head out of the water, making them more efficient hunters and swimmers. Now you may have recalled earlier I mentioned beluga whales are from the Arctic, which means they reside in very chilly water. They are also very playful animals. So let's see if they want to share some of this chilly water with some of you. Thank you again to some of our beluga whale family. Next, we would like to introduce you to a very special whale. SeaWorld San Antonio was recently selected by the National Marine Fisheries Service to be home of an orphan and rescue beluga calf. Now a little bit of background about beluga populations around the world. 22 separate groups of belugas residing in different areas of the Arctic and subarctic regions of the globe. This young calf was born in Alaska within a large watershed known as the Cook Inlet. There is a population of whales that reside in this bay year-round and are therefore known as the Cook Inlet beluga whale. Although belugas as a species are thriving, unfortunately this group of whales is listed under the Endangered Species Act, leaving them fewer than 300 individuals. On September 30th, 2017, a 1-month-old beluga calf was found stranded on the coast of Alaska. He was rescued and rehabilitated at Alaska Sea Life Center. And after recovering from malnourishment, dehydration, and several other hardships, the National Marine Fisheries Service deemed him non-releasable and chose SeaWorld San Antonio as his new home. This is an incredible story of rescue and rehabilitation and a team of experts coming together to help this young beluga calf. So ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce you to Tyonek.
These animals must really trust them.
Tyonek is also joined by Betty, one of our Pacific white-sided dolphins. When Tyonek arrived in March of 2018, he almost immediately formed a bond with Betty. Betty is approximately 40 years old and has an incredibly calm nature. She is the first animal that Tyonek chose to physically touch and interact with on his own. To this day, this is the strongest observed social preference for the both of them, meaning that they choose to be with and around each other time and time again. When Tyonek was found stranded, he only weighed 140 pounds. And today, he is tipping the scale at over 560 pounds. Tyonek is thriving and is an incredible ambassador for his species. He is even participating in several research studies. For example, right now he is participating in a vocal development study. We are using an underwater microphone to listen and record the vocal development of our beluga calves in hopes that the age of an animal can be determined by the sounds that they emit, very similar to human vocal development. Now, this is very exciting because what we learn from Tyonek, we will share with scientists and researchers to help him and his wild counterparts, as well as keep beluga populations safe and healthy for years to come. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, Tyonek. Now, did you know that all of our SeaWorld parks are accredited by the Association of Zoos and Aquariums? U.S. agencies such as OSHA and USDA consider these as the national standard. These rigorous, scientifically based, and publicly available standards examine our entire operation, including animal welfare, veterinary care, conservation, and education. It is the highest accreditation, and it is something we are very proud to hold. It's because of this standard of care that SeaWorld San Antonio is one of 3 facilities in the United States that cares for the next species you're about to meet. Known for their speed, their energy, and ability to leap high into the air, representing our powerful pod of Pacific white-sided dolphins, this is Bolt.
Can't wait to see this. Oh, there she is.
Pacific white-sided dolphins are native to the North Pacific between Japan and California. Now you won't easily spot these animals due to their unique coloration. Their blend of contrasting patterns helps them escape from danger and makes them more efficient hunters and swimmers. Now you may have noticed Bolt has 2 flippers on both sides of his body. These are called pectoral flippers. Now, if you were going to x-ray these, they would have a very similar bone structure to our human hand. Dolphins use these for steering and stopping in the water. These animals are also known for their speed. They can swim at over 20 miles per hour, making them one of the fastest marine mammals. As you can see, they use their powerful tail flukes in an up and down motion to propel themselves in the water. This allows them to accelerate during high-speed chases of prey, leap high into the air, and even walk on water. Pacific white-sided dolphins have often been observed leaping at over 20 feet out of the water. They are one of the ocean's most incredible athletes. With this speed and agility, it's easy to see why they're called the acrobats of the sea. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Bolt. The animals you've seen today are champions for their ocean counterparts. But unfortunately, many of those animals face compounding threats to their lives and habitats. Contaminants, noise pollution, food and resource limitations, and habitat loss plague our oceans. Your visit today directly supports SeaWorld's rescue and conservation efforts, much like the story of Tyonek. In fact, SeaWorld has helped rescue over 36